Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome once again inside the Memorial Auditorium here in Moorhead on the campus of Concordia College, as this is Game 6 of 7 of the 2025 Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Winter Classic. 5 games already in the books, 2 more games to go. This one our sixth game of the day, a battle between Minnesota and North Dakota, as you've got the Detroit Lakes Lakers taking on the Fargo Davies Eagles. Should be a good matchup between two cross-state opponents. Thank you so much for joining us here. This is once again your Bidker Inc. pregame show. Find savings with your bottom line before the end of the year runs out with Bidker Inc. Check out the exclusive year-end truck tire sale. Buy now and take advantage of unbelievable prices. Call Bidker Inc. at 218-456-SHOP. That's 218-456-7467. Or stop into Bidker Inc. in Ada and Halstead. Take a break, get you ready for this matchup when we return on yourliveevent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car. Because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes Tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Brady Siebel's with you here. Chris Crick running the camera up top from Memorial Auditorium. Chase Miller as well. He's just been told that there's pizza for us, so he is making a beeline for the hospitality room right now. So let's meet the two teams here tonight. Fargo Davies coming into this season 2-0 on this young season. Members of Class 2A basketball and the EDC, Eastern Dakota Conference, coming into tonight offensively 82 points per game, defensively giving up 50.5 points per game. They're 2-0 on the season, 2 games played here this week. Tuesday, a 73-41 victory against Grand Forks Central, and then last night a 91-60 victory against Shanley. Their opponents are the Detroit Lakes Lakers, 8 AAA on the Minnesota side, part of the Central Lakes Conference. 2-3 on the season. Offensively, 79.6 points per game. Defensively, 84.6. Giving up last night, they were on the road at Sauk Rapids Rice, an 84-70 defeat there last evening. Those are our two teams. We'll take a break, get you a recap of all the action so far from Concordia here on this busy basketball Saturday. That's next when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Linforce Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforceagency.com.
Today's gonna be a busy one, so make sure to have an extra juice box with me, just in case. Today's gonna be filled with so many fun adventures and new friends, so many new things to learn and new worlds to explore. There'll be reading, writing, math, science, social studies, art, music, library, and Fayed. I mean, it's a lot, but it's cool. We're big kids now. We got this. Pelican Rapids, a place we all belong.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back here from Memorial Auditorium, Brady Siebel's with you, our Bidker Inc. pregame show. It's time now for our Rivers Edge Insurance Agency pregame coaches' comments. Coach Brett Moss for Detroit Lakes, Coach Bart Manson for Fargo Davies, and all the simple things, right? Rebounding, turnovers. Got to try to win on the glass and limit the mistakes there for your team. Don't give them any extra or easy possessions and any undue turnovers or excessive turnovers here today. As we mentioned, this is game number 6 of 7 from the 2025 Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Winter Classic. We've had 5 games already, 1 game after this one. Already in the books today, 9:45 the early game. Oak Grove defeated Barnesville 85-74. Breckenridge defeated Underwood 69-61. St. Peter defeated Central Cass 90-71. Perham defeated Park Christian 56-54. Henning over Pelican Rapids 77-60. This game number 6, Detroit Lakes and Fargo Davies. One more game after this, the nightcap. The Moorhead Spuds taking on West Fargo Horace, that one. Chase Miller and myself on the call with you for that one, the 7th of 7 game. But first, we've got Detroit Lakes and Fargo Davies to do battle here today. Again, here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thank you to all the sponsors that you've seen and heard throughout this broadcast and throughout this day. Of course, whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you, as without them, this coverage on YourLiveEvent.com would not be possible. A reminder, the sports season continues here on Your Live Event on both sides of the Red River Valley in North Dakota and Minnesota, down near the border, all the way up to the international border with coverage here. Boys and girls basketball, boys and girls wrestling. We've also got boys and girls hockey all around the area, so make sure, hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you know every time we go live with another local area high school or community interest broadcast. Visit our website, yourliveevent.com, to see the up-to-date schedule. You can find the game links as well for the schedule all the way for the months of January into February and going through the regular season games in March here in North Dakota. Also, make sure to follow us on our social media accounts at Your Live Event on Twitter. You can see Your Live Event 1 on, X. Sorry, Chris, that's right. It's called X now. I'm sorry, Chris. On X at Your Live Event 1, our daily schedule updates. You can see all of our action here. Also follow or like us on Facebook. Same thing. You can see the schedule for those upcoming games, so you can find it. Of course, we've got games throughout the week. We've got Tommy Talk, Carrington Community Chatter, and of course, Wednesday nights, it's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show. Hear from area coaches as well as our senior spotlight athlete of the week. And new this year, the crowning moments. See the highlight montage of all of the action for the past week's games. That's right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Take a break. Come back with more as we get you set for tip-off right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Tired of feeling anxious stepping in and out of your tub? This is Gina, the owner of Style Safe. We're a locally owned company that specializes in tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, stair lifts, and ramps. Since opening in 2010, we've helped thousands of people maintain independence. Call Style Safe now for a free estimate within 200 miles of Fargo and get $1,000 off on a tub-to-shower conversion. Experience comfort and confidence at home with Style Safe. 701-356-5090.
You've seen him around at the game and at the cafe. That's Ryan from Taupe Insurance, your man about town and your go-to guy for coverage that fits. From farm, crop, home, auto, and more. Ryan knows Castleton because he lives it just like you with the service you expect. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton with over 25 years of experience. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies at their office in Castleton or call 701-347-4045.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest Coaches Show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search Your Live Event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
Back here, the Bidker Inc. pregame show continues here as for both teams still trying to get in some games before we get to before we get to the Christmas holiday. For Detroit Lakes, one more game before Christmas. They will take on Hawley on Tuesday night. Then they're in Moorhead on the 29th for a tournament here. For the Davies Eagles, they will take on Moorhead on Monday night. Then they're out in St. Cloud after Christmas on the 26th and 27th, taking on Champlain Park and Spring Lake before the New Year's holiday for that one here today as they get set to battle on YourLiveEvent.com. Davies 2-0. Detroit Lakes 2-3 on the season. 2025 Cobber Winter Classic. Our starting lineup when we return and tip-off. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Starting lineups, those are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company and West Main Pizza. American Crystal Sugar Company, live the sweet life. Quality products, grow our own, crystalsugar.com. We'll start with the home team on the scoreboard, the Davies Eagles. 5'11 senior, number 4, Thomas Lawrence. 6'1 senior, number 14, Cameron Miller. 6'4 senior, number 23, Colin Williams. 6'8 senior, number 24, Jack Wielden. And 6'6 senior, number 32, Colton Ranke. That's the starting lineup for head coach Bart Manson and the Fargo Davies Eagles coming into today at 2-0 on the season. Your starting lineup for Detroit Lakes, the Lakers. 6'1 sophomore, number 0, Davian Bauer. 6'3 senior, number 1, Damarian Moss. 6'1 senior, number 3, Dawson Von Ruden. 6'3 junior, number 20, Owen Lipton. And 6'4 senior, number 21, Brendan Severson. That's your starting lineup for Detroit Lakes coming into today, 2-3 on the season. Brett Moss is the head coach. That's your starting lineup. American Crystal Sugar Company, West Main Pizza. A delicious and wallet-friendly lunch special, just $7.95 at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Davies, in Minnesota, so the road whites with the maroon numbers. Detroit Lakes with the red uniforms, white numerals, as the opening tip is controlled by Davies as Ranke will corral it. Get it over. Lawrence with it for the Eagles. Miller, top of the key. Ranke back with it. Work it around to the far sideline. Drive inside. Miller. Back out. Wielden. And inside, it's stolen away. Moss with the steal, but then out of bounds. So a turnover apiece. And it will be Eagle basketball, 17:35, 25 seconds into the game. Shot clock at 11. As Miller to inbound it along the baseline. As officials will talk it over. Again, thanks for joining us here. Our scoreboard today from Lakes Community Co-op, C-Stores, Meat Market, Car Wash, Feed, and more. LakeCommunityCoop.com. As all good. So Miller will inbound it for the Eagles. Along the baseline. Inbounds, Williams. Back to Miller. Work it to Lawrence. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Drive inside, put up, no, but Jack Wielden will go to the free throw line. Owen Lipton on the foul. That's his first, team's first. So Wielden. At the line to shoot a pair. First free throw attempt, up and no good. Second free throw attempt upcoming. Scoreless here in the first quarter. first half. 35 seconds in, second shot. That one rims out no good. Battle for the rebound. Offensive rebound put back. No. Williams' second chance. Back out, and it stays with Eagles. 14 to shoot. Ranke will put up the triple. That one is no good. Rebound, Colin Williams once again. This time able to hit. So Davies gets on the scoreboard first. They'll lead 2-0. Detroit Lakes back the other way. Lipton with it. Drive inside. Pick up the dribble. Back out Von Ruden. 20 seconds to shoot. Top of the key. Bauer, he'll drive inside. Dish inside. Severson couldn't handle it. And it's a turnover back to Davies. Lawrence baseline inside and out of bounds. It stays with the Eagles. 28 to shoot. Miller to inbound it to Williams. Williams backs down the defender, turns, puts it up off the rim and in. So Williams, the 6'4 senior, the first 4 points of the contest. Moss the other way for the Lakers. Back out Lipton. He'll put up the three. No. Rebound Severson. He'll put it up. No. Rebound Owen Lipton keeping it alive for Detroit Lakes. Moss with it. Drive back down the defender. Turn, put it up from the free throw line. Couldn't hit it. But a third offensive rebound. This one from Von Ruden. Keeps the possession alive, and the floater in for Brendan Severson. 3 offensive rebounds on that possession for the Lakers, and Brendan Severson gets them on the scoreboard. Miller across the timeline, over to Lawrence, back to Miller. Back to Lawrence in the corner. Long to Williams, 3 ball, and that one is short. Rebound by Severson, his second board. Bauer the other way, back to Severson along the 3-point arc. Hands it off Moss. 20 on the shot clock, and get a whistle and a foul along the baseline. So Jack Wielden will pick up the foul, his first, team's first. Bauer to inbound it for the Lakers. Lob it out to Severson. Hand it off Von Ruden. 15 on the shot clock. Von Ruden with it. Picks up the dribble. Pivot foot at the free throw line. Takes a step in and gets the lay-in to go. Dawson Von Ruden with the bucket. 4 straight points. Tie up the contest for the Lakers. As Bauer gets his hand in there. Deflects it, but out of bounds. It'll stay with Davies. As we'll get our first sub. As 13, Brady Vetter checking in for the first time, 6'4 junior. Inside, and we'll get a whistle and a foul. I'll get a charge offensively, Colin Williams. His first, team's second, they'll get it number 4, so Thomas Lawrence will get charged with the foul. 3 minutes gone, tied at 4. Moss across the timeline, handed off Bauer. He'll look to drive inside, turn, spin, put it up short, and the rebound corralled by Davies as Williams' his third rebound. Davies trying to get it across the timeline, short time able to do so, ahead to Lawrence. Williams inside, lay in no, but draws the foul. And Colin Williams to the free throw line. Second trip for Davies to the free throw stripe. 0 of 2 at the line. As Davian Bauer will pick up his first, team's second. First free throw attempt is up and good for Williams. He's got all 5 points for Davies. Second free throw attempt on its way and good. Got them both. So Williams 6 points in the first 3.5 minutes. Lipton the other way for the Lakers. Over to Von Ruden. He'll put up the deep 3. That one is short, and the rebound taken by Colton Ranke, his first board. The other way, Miller. Back to Lawrence. He'll drive inside, put in the lane, and the foul. Lawrence with his first bucket, first points for someone not named Colin Williams for Davies. And they'll go to the line to try to make it a three-point play. Foul was on Moss. That's his first, team's third. Free throw attempt is no good, but the rebound by Williams, and it goes out of bounds. So Williams, 6 points, 4 rebounds here early on in this first half. As we'll get a sub, 22, Benjamin Buboltz will check in for the first time, 6-foot junior. Miller to inbound it for the Eagles, lob it out. That one is tipped, deflected, and it's stolen away. Severson with the steal, trying to go all the way, blocked. Ranke with the block and the rebound. Able to keep it, give it back to the Eagles. Lawrence for Davies, baseline drive, kick out, 3 ball on its way. Vetter hits it. Brady Vetter with the triple, 11-4. Davies with the lead, back the other way. Moss with it for the Lakers. Backs it out and lost the handle of it. And out of bounds, a turnover back to Fargo Davies. And we'll get a timeout of 30 from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Davies 11, Detroit Lakes 4, yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Back here are timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 in Ada. Open 24/7, 365, home of the fastest fuel pumps around. And don't forget about the car wash and the pet wash at Freedom Fuel in Ada. 13:41 to play in the first half. Davies an 11-4 lead. Inbounds goes right to Ranke. He'll lay it in for 2. Got Ranke open, driving towards the hoop. Pass was right on the money. He was able to lay it in. 13-4, Davies with the lead. Von Ruden for the Lakers gets it back. He'll drive inside, picks up the dribble. Hand it off, work it around. And Moss with the lay-in for 2. Demarion Moss with the lay-in, his first points. 13-6, Davies with the lead. Davies back the other way. Vetter for 3 once again. In and out, no good. And Von Ruden with his second board. Moss looking to drive, kick out, 3 ball. Buboltz, that one no good. And Lawrence with the rebound. Looking to go all the way, coast to coast, off the glass. No battle for the rebound, still tipped around. Corralled by Davies. Lawrence with it. Vetter, 20 on the shot clock. Inside, Williams. He'll look to drive back down his defender. Put it up, no. Rebound, and Williams corrals it. Stays alive, Vetter for 3. Brady Vetter, his second from beyond the arc. The lead is 10. Back the other way, Von Ruden for 3, and we'll get a foul on the rebound. Davies basketball. Severson with the foul. That'll be his first. Team's 4th. 10, Andrew Lawrence. And number 1, Gage Trepke. Checking in. Trying to get it in on the inbounds to Lawrence. He'll look to push it up court. Up ahead, Vetter, the drive in, good. Brady Vetter, 8 points off the bench. 18-6. As Caden Chadbourne checked in on the timeout with the basketball. Also 15, Brock Jones, and we'll get a tie-up. Arrow keeps it with Detroit Lakes. As 24, Jack Wielden back in. As Williams will check out. So Laker basketball inbounded along the baseline, trailing by a dozen. Inbounds Eli Hatch, and deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lakers, 18 to shoot. Moss will inbound it again from the baseline. Jones, hand it off, Chad Bourne. He'll look to drive inside, turn, and the paint. Buboltz and back out to Moss. 5 seconds to shoot, and out of bounds, turnover back to Davies. 11.5 to play in the first half. Inbounds to Lawrence. Cross the timeline, still with it. Kick out, 3-ball on its way. Andrew Lawrence, no, and Moss with the rebound. Moss still with it, over to Chad Bourne. He'll look to drive at the free throw line, still with it, inside, up and in. Brock Jones with the bucket. Good pass, Jones at the block. His first points for the 6'2 senior, and look out, Chase. See, Chase, Chase, he's been sitting on the left to me all game, right? The right, don't sit on the right if you're not the play-by-play guy. Good job, though, protecting the camera, right? Knowing that the camera worth a lot more than him. 18 to 8. Davies with the lead, Detroit Lakes basketball. As Chad Bourne on the drive and draws the foul, he'll go to the line. Golden Ranky, the foul, his first, team's third. And Chris is up there at the top of the auditorium in the bleachers, just chilling, running the camera, doing a great job. First free throw attempt is no good. 20, Owen Lipton checking back in for the Lakers as Buboltz will check out. Chad Bourne, second free throw attempt is good as the 5'10 junior splits the pair. Inbounds to Davies. Ranky, got to get it across the timeline. Pass is deflected by Hatch and out of bounds. 28 on the shot clock. As 14, Cameron Miller checking back in for the Eagles as Vetter will check out. So Andrew Lawrence to inbound it to Miller and up ahead. Ranky, 3-ball on its way. That one is no good. Ranky, the offensive rebound. No second chance this time. It falls. Drive inside. Now back out. Owen Lipton. Bauer with it for the Lakers. Jones. Handed off Lipton, inside Jones. Backing the defender down, turn, puts it up, no. Blocked there by Wielden, and we'll get a foul. So Wielden will pick up the foul. That'll be his second, team's fourth. 21, Brendan Severson, 3. Dawson Von Ruden both back in, as is Thomas Lawrence for Davies. Lipton will inbound it for the Lakers in the near corner, work it inside. Severson puts it up and in. Brendan Severson now with 4, 21 or 20 to 11. Davies back with it. Andrew Lawrence over to Miller. Miller cross court pass. Thomas Lawrence with it. Drive inside. No, battle for the rebound, and it's controlled by Severson, his third board. Bauer across the timeline. He'll look to drive inside, and we'll get a foul on the floor. Miller will pick up the foul. His first, team's fifth. Brady Vetter back in for Davies. Bauer to inbound it for the Lakers. Moss. He'll look to drive inside. Loses his footing on the floor. We'll get a tie-up. Arrow gives it to Davies. So Colin Reineke will inbound it, give and go, back with it. Cross court over, Vetter, three ball, that one short. Offensive rebound, put back, Reineke for two. Back the other way, Bauer with it, and the shot no good. Miller with the rebound, his first board. Back the other way. Miller for Davies, over two. For Thomas Lawrence. Crossover, drive inside, good dish and the good feed by Colin Williams. He's got 8. 24-11, 13-point lead. Bauer the other way for the Lakers, puts it up and in. Davian Bauer with his first points. 24-13, 11-point contest. Reineke across the timeline on the pass. Williams able to corral it. In the block, looking, and shot no, but draws the foul. And Colin Williams to the free throw line for the second time tonight. Williams already with 8 points here in the first half. Von Ruden picks up the foul, his first. As Williams' free throw attempt is up and good. 3 of 3 at the free throw line. 22, Benjamin Bubolt's back in for Detroit Lakes. Second one is up and no good. The announcer jinx hits on that one. 3 of 4 now is Williams at the line. Dozen-point lead for Davies. Moss with it into the corner. Von Ruden working it inside. Severson, and stolen away. Brady Vetter will get the steal. Miller across the timeline. Under 8 to play in the first half. 3 ball in the corner, no. Reineke, though, able to get the rebound. Put up, no, he'll go to the line. Severson with the foul, his second. Team 6th. Colton Reineke to shoot 2 shots. His first trip to the line, first one rattles out, no good. Brock Jones checking back in for Detroit Lakes. Reineke, second shot on its way. Good, splits the pair. 26-13, Davies doubling up Detroit Lakes. Moss for the Lakers over Buboltz. Drive inside Bauer, and good patience as Moss with the bucket. 26-15, and we'll get a whistle and a foul. Buboltz on the foul, his first. Team 7th, and we get a timeout called by Detroit Lakes. Timeouts from Freedom, Fuel, and Shine. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Fargo Davies 26, Detroit Lakes 15, YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Drew Ness, your local ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Over my nearly 2-decade career, I've prided myself on being a relationship lender, listening to my customers, and providing custom-tailored solutions based on their financial goals. With true local decision-making done right here in the Red River Valley, you can be sure American Federal Bank will be with you every step of the way. Call 784-7121 or stop by the office and visit with me, Drew Ness, your local experienced ag business banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. Member FDIC.
Timeouts from Freedom, Fuel, and Shine. Highway 9 in Ada, 24-7, 365. 26-15, Davies with the lead. 7:35 to play in our first half. Our Lynn Fords Insurance Agency halftime report coming up at the half. Recap the first half stats. Recap our day of basketball so far. Talk about what's upcoming. Just one more game. Horace and Moorhead. So Thomas Lawrence at the free throw line for the 1-and-1, and the shot attempt is no good. Rebound attempt goes out of bounds. Last touched by Detroit Lakes. As 34, Treasure Tojan will check in. Treasure Toja will check in. For Davies for the first time, 6'6" junior. Inside, up and under. Reineke trying to get the shot. It wouldn't go. Von Ruden with the rebound. As able to keep it is Detroit Lakes. Buboltsen working it inside. With Jones, we'll get a tie-up. Arrow keeps it with the Lakers. 7:17 to play in the half. 23 on the shot clock. Good matchup here between the 2A Davies on the North Dakota side, the 3A Detroit Lakes on the Minnesota side of things, as Bauer with the triple, deficit back to single digits. As the pass is deflected by Moss, officials will talk it. They'll say that it stays with Davies. They were trying to get it to Toja. Reineke will inbound it for the Eagles. Inbounds to Cameron Miller. Bounced it off his leg and a turnover. Possession back to Detroit Lakes. As 11, Caden Chadbourne checking back in for the Lakers. Buboltz inbounded to Moss. Over to Bauer. Under 7 to play here in the half. Bauer works it over, gets it right back, top of the key on that Cobber C logo. Moss inside, up and under. The shot attempt from Jones, no good. Toja with his first rebound. Back the other way goes Davies. Lawrence inside. Reineke shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it'll stay with Davies. 6:33 on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock. As Colin Williams back in for Davies. Lipton back in as well. Severson back in for the Lakers. Inbounds to Williams. Drive inside, lost the handle of it, and dribbles it off the foot, out of bounds. So Davies a little sloppy with the basketball the last couple possessions, couple turnovers. See if Detroit Lakes can take advantage of this. Gage Tripke back in for Davies. Inside, Toja sends it out of bounds for the block. 6:17 on the game clock, 26 to shoot for the Lakers. Moss will inbound it for Detroit Lakes. Gets it to Bauer. He'll put up the shot. That one is good. Davian Bauer with the mid-range J. Deficit down to 6 for the Lakers. Up ahead, Toja across the timeline. 3 ball. Miller, that one no good. Battle for the rebound. Williams able to get it, and with the bucket, he's now in double figures with 11. Bauer the other way, and we'll get a foul on the floor by Davies. Treasure Toja will pick up the foul, his first. Team 6th. Moss will inbound it for Detroit Lakes. Owen Lipton back in for the Lakers. Inbounds to Bauer. He'll look to drive inside. Step back, mid-range jumper. Gets the roll and hits it. Bauer with the bucket. He's got 9. 28-22 on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Colin Williams the other way for Davies, and they'll book him for a charge. Be his second, team's 7th. Correction, just his first. He'll check out. Brady Vetter back in. 28-22. Bauer across the timeline from the elbow. Jumper hits. Bauer with 11 for the Lakers. Back to a 4-point game. Davies goes the other way. Toja off his foot. Out of bounds. Turnover. And Eagles basketball. Toja will check out. 32. Colton Reineke checking back in for the Eagles. Moss across the timeline. Bauer. He'll look to drive inside. Back out to Moss along the three-point arc. 25 to shoot. He'll dribble it. Back to the top of the key. Under 5 to play in the first half. Moss backing down the defender over to Bauer. Bauer with the drive inside. Mid-range jumper. Hits it once again. Davian Bauer likes that mid-range J. Now Bauer with the turnover and able to throw it off of an Eagle. Bauer steals the inbounds pass. And Detroit Lakes the chance to tie or take the lead here on this possession. Moss will inbound it for the Lakers. Has to get it in and does so to Severson in front of the Eagles bench. Handed off to Moss. 4.5 in the half as the pass trying to get it to Chadbourne, in and out of the hands, through his hands, and a turnover for Detroit Lakes. Eagle basketball. Lakers looking to press here. Gets the inbounds to Miller. He'll bring it across the timeline. Vetter inside pass, though stolen away. Moss with the steal. He'll bring it across the timeline for the Lakers. Over to Bauer. Gets a screen, goes the other way, hands it off. Chadbourne still with it, dribbles. 3-point arc. Over to Moss, 20 to shoot. He'll drive inside, turns, puts it up. No. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lakers 3. Dawson Von Ruden back in for Detroit Lakes. 4:04 to play. Give and go off the inbounds. Moss. Demarion Moss with the triple. And Detroit Lakes has a 1-point lead at 29-28. Davies with it. Reineke up ahead. Miller gets it across the timeline. Davies trailing. Vetter for 3. In and out, no good. And we'll get a foul on the rebound attempt. We'll get a push. As 15, Brock Jones back in for the Lakers. 23, Colin Williams back in for Davies. Foul was on Braden Severson. That's his third, so he'll take his seat on the bench with 3:40 to go in the first half. 1-1 free throw. Reineke with the first shot up and good. Make the first, get a second. 3:40 to play in the first half. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Davies, Detroit Lakes tied at 29. Second free throw. Gets it to go. Reineke with 2 free throws, and Davies retakes the lead at 30-29. Moss across the timeline. Puts it up. Good. Moss with the drive and the bucket. 31-30. The Lakers retake the lead. Lawrence across the timeline, up ahead. Reineke with it. He'll put up the triple. That one no good. Battle for the rebound. Tipped around. Goes to Lawrence. Vetter back to Lawrence. Inside. Tried to feed it to Williams. Deflects off of a couple of Lakers. And it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Davies. 3:11 on the game clock. 17 on the shot clock. Davian Bauer back in for Detroit Lakes, as Chadbourne will check out. Davies to inbound it. Lob up the inbounds. Vetter, drive free throw line. Jumper, gets it to roll home good. Brady Vetter with 10. And get a violation called on Detroit Lakes. So Davies with the basketball once again. 32-31. Eagles with the lead. Trip key for Davies and gets it right back. Back out Vetter. He'll look to drive inside. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Turn, spins, rolls home good. Vetter, a dozen off the bench for Brady Vetter. 34-31. Bauer the other way for Detroit Lakes. Back out to Moss. He'll put up the deep three. No. And Reineke with the rebound. And we'll get a travel on Davies. Back to Detroit Lakes. 22, Benjamin Buboltz checking back in, as is 14, Cameron Miller. As the inbounds right in front of us. Here along the sideline, Bauer inbound to Moss. And across the timeline, under 2.5 until halftime. Moss with it on the sideline. He'll look to drive inside, up and under for 2. Demarion Moss with 11 for the Lakers. Up ahead, Reineke across the timeline. He'll look to split the double team shot. No. Rebound there by Von Ruden, and then draws the foul. And that will send him to the free throw line. As Reineke with the foul, his second, team's 8th. So the 1-and-1 for Dawson Von Ruden, his first trip to the free throw line. First free throw. That one rattles out, no good. And the rebound taken by Davies. Williams with rebound number 7. Miller, he'll look to put it up. No, Reineke rebound and the foul. Reineke with the bucket, the and one opportunity. He's got 11. As Buboltz will pick up the foul, his second. Free throw attempt, that one is no good, and the rebound taken by Von Ruden. Detroit Lakes with it. Under 100 seconds until halftime. Von Ruden work it in the baseline with Moss. Back out Von Ruden, and he's fouled. As Vetter trying to make a play, looking for the steal, commits the foul. His first, team's 9th. And Dawson Von Ruden back at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. First one is up and good. So 36-34, Detroit Lakes trails. Minute 29 until halftime. Von Ruden, second free throw. That one is short, no good. And the rebound taken by Lawrence, his third rebound. Ahead to Vetter. Williams looking to drive inside, hand it off. Miller, corner three ball. That one is no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's taken by Buboltz, and he draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. That's team foul number 10. So the Lakers in the double bonus. Reineke with his third, team's 10th. Benjamin Buboltz to shoot 2. Minute and 11 until halftime. First free throw attempt is good. His first points here tonight. As checking in 10, Andrew Lawrence, the 6'1 senior, back in for Davies. Second shot up and good. Bubolt's got them both. And we're tied at 36. Davies back the other way. Williams inside, up and in, and gets the roll. Colin Williams, he's got a baker's dozen at 13, back the other way. 3-ball Bubolt's no. And Thomas Lawrence with his 4th board. Got to get it across the timeline, do so with Vetter, and he draws the foul. Brady Vetter, the 6'4 junior, to the free throw line. As Buboltz will pick up the foul, his 3rd. 10th foul on Detroit Lakes. So Davies now in the double bonus. Vetter, first one up and good. Vetter now with 13 points off the bench for Davies. Second shot. That one gets the roll, good. Vetter now with 14 to lead all scorers. 4-point Davies lead, under a minute, 45 seconds to play. Von Ruden, Moss, drive inside, no, off the glass. And Andrew Lawrence picks up his first rebound. About 2 seconds, 2.5 between shot and game clock. Davies with the drive, and Cameron Miller with his first points. 6-point lead, shot clock turned off for the Lakers. Able to get it across on the pass to Von Ruden, and the triple. Dawson Von Ruden with his first one beyond the arc. 3-point game, final 10 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Thomas Lawrence for Davies. Up ahead, Williams, turn, tie up, and we'll get a whistle as we'll get the tie up, and we'll call the half on that. So 18 minutes gone, 18 minutes to go. Here on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Fargo Davies 42, Detroit Lakes 39. Our halftime report from the Linfors Insurance Agency when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is about our future.
A future that starts with us.
A future that starts today.
And we'll do it
Together. We realize that in order to make a difference,
we need to embrace our differences.
Because it's our differences
that drives our greatness. And it all starts here.
A place where we can be part of a team, part of a dream.
And given the tools to pursue the unseen.
A place that we all belong.
And we all belong
here.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Tired of feeling anxious stepping in and out of your tub? This is Gina, the owner of Style Safe. We're a locally owned company that specializes in tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, stair lifts, and ramps. Since opening in 2010, we've helped thousands of people maintain independence. Call Style Safe now for a free estimate within 200 miles of Fargo and get $1,000 off on a tub-to-shower conversion. Experience comfort and confidence at home with Style Safe. 701-356-5090.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for $19.99? Deal that good makes me glad I brought a date.
Wow, B-Dubs pick 6 for $19.99? You sure know your way to a girl's heart.
So 42-39, Davies with the lead here on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for joining us here on YLE. Game number 6 of 7 from the Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Winter Classic. Already had 5 games today. Oak Grove defeated Barnesville 85-74. Breckenridge defeated Underwood 69-61. St. Peter defeated Central Cass 90-71. Perham defeated Park Christian 56-54. Henning over Pelican Rapids 77-60. And our game this one here, game number 6, Detroit Lakes and Davies. Our final one tonight, West Fargo Horace will take on Moorhead. That at 8:15. Chase Miller with the call for you on that one. This is your Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. With locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, Fertile, and Ada. Linfors, your insurance source. LinforsInsurance.com. Take a break, get you our first half stats when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Concordia, students come to be challenged. They come to impact the affairs of the world. They come to belong, to connect, to cheer each other on. They come to create. They come to lead. They come to learn, live boldly, make lifelong friends, and meet the challenges of a changing world. Turn your passion into purpose at Concordia College.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
When you buy your propane from Lakes Community Co-op, you get the propane from the pro without the pain. The pro from Lakes Community Co-op starts with the service, monitoring systems, budget programs, online bill pay with additional services from Lakes Community Co-op. They set the tank, fill the tank, monitor and deliver propane as you need. Call 1-888-935-2281 to get propane to you from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Fun first half here from Memorial Auditorium here on the campus of Concordia College in Moorhead. As we'll get you our first half stats here for both teams. We'll start with Detroit Lakes. The Lakers, 39 points for them here in this first half. Davian Bauer, 13 points. Demarion Moss with 11 points. Dawson Von Ruden, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Caden Chadbourne, 1 point. Brock Jones, 2 points. Brendan Severson, 4. And Benjamin Buboltz with 2. From the free throw line, 4 of 7, unofficially 8 turnovers for the Lakers in the first half. For Fargo Davies, Brady Vetter off the bench leads them in scoring with 14. Colin Williams, 13.7 boards for him in the first half. Colton Reineke, 11 points, 7 rebounds. Cameron Miller with 2 points. Thomas Lawrence, 2 points and 4 rebounds for him, unofficially 7 turnovers. 8 for 13 at the free throw line are the Davies Eagles. Let's look at your first half stats right here on your Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. Take a break, get you set for half number 2 when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Here, Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. Brady Siebel's Chris Crick up top, running the camera. Chase Miller getting his prep work done for our final game tonight, Horace and Moorhead. Again, here, this the 2025 Cobber, our Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Winter Classic here from Concordia College. Thank you to everyone here at Concordia College, the hospitality, the connectivity, everything for them allowing us to be here and bring this coverage to you here, the viewer, today from Concordia here on a chilly December day, the final day of fall. I know, doesn't feel like fall, but astrologically, the final day of fall here as we get you ready for winter, as both teams trying to take on the court for warm-ups here before the second half. Again, Fargo Davies a three-point lead, a fun back and forth. Davies has led much of the court. Detroit Lakes did answer back, briefly took the lead. Davies, though, able to get a three-point lead going in to the second 18 minutes. Second half when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Linfors Agency and Auto Owners Insurance care about the success of our local communities, businesses, and farms. We are cheering right alongside you for area students, athletes, and their achievements. We're here to celebrate your milestones and are with you through the unexpected. Our team of insurance agents is committed to helping you find a policy that fits your needs. At any of our locations, we will work with you to ensure that you and those you care about most are protected. Give us a call today at 218-435-6585 and check out our website at linforsagency.com.
Today's gonna be a busy one, so make sure to have an extra juice box with me, just in case. Today's gonna be filled with so many fun adventures and new friends. So many new things to learn and new worlds to explore. There'll be reading, writing, math, science, social studies, art, music, library, and Fayed. I mean, it's a lot, but it's cool. We're big kids now. We got this. Pelican Rapids, a place we all belong.
We get ready to start our second half here on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Davies, a three-point lead going into the second half. Again, thanks for joining us here from the 2025 Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Winter Classic from Memorial Auditorium. As Davies basketball to begin the second half. As Miller will inbound it right in front of me. Starting 5 on the court for Davies: Lawrence, Miller, Williams, Wielden, Reineke. As Wielden with it for Davies, puts it up and couldn't get the basket. Will get a push and a foul on the floor. Bauer, Moss, Von Ruden, Lipton, Severson, the starting 5 for the Lakers as well to begin the second half. Bauer picks up his second personal foul, first team foul here as we played 15 seconds in the half. Wielden over to Lawrence. Lawrence with the drive, now picks it up, back out, work it around. Reineke with the 3, no. Skying for the rebound is Wielden, and we'll get a foul. A push. Jack Wielden on the foul. Be his 3rd. For the time being, we'll stay and got to play careful here with 3 fouls. Laker basketball, back out, 3-ball, Von Ruden, no. Rebound though, Lipton, second chance points, puts up the shot, off the glass and in. Owen Lipton with his first points here tonight. 1-point contest. Inbounds was tipped, corralled there by Williams. He'll get it to Miller, who will walk it across the timeline. 1 minute gone here in the half. Back out. Lawrence in, no. Battle for the rebound. It's out of bounds. Who was it off? It was off of a Laker. And so it'll stay with Davies. 19 to shoot. Cameron Miller to inbound it for Davies. Inbound, Wielden. Lawrence. Drive inside. Reineke lays it in. A Baker's dozen with 13. As Severson will put up the triple. No, battle for the rebound. Moss gets it and then is fouled. So foul on Davies. Reineke is, we'll see who they charge it to. They'll give it to Reineke, and he's got 4. And now we'll get a whistle. As Coach Manson for Davies disagreeing with who committed the foul. Because they put it up as Reineke, which that's his 4th. So he'll likely have to check out. Unless they change who the foul's on. Brady Vetter ready to check in. So Reineke now with 4 fouls. He'll have to check out, see how long he has to sit. Just a minute and a half into this second half. Brady Vetter checks in for Davies. Laker basketball, Moss, Bauer. In the corner, 3-ball, Lipton, no. And the rebound taken by Wielden. His first board. Miller across the timeline. And we'll get a foul on Owen Lipton. That'll be his second, team second. Cameron Miller to inbound it along the sideline right in front of the Davies bench. Inbound to Vetter. He'll try to lob it inside to Williams, deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Davies. 22 to shoot. Minute 58 gone in the second half. Miller to inbound it. Wheeled in, baseline drive, and lost the handle of it. Turnover. Gives it back to the Lakers. 3-point game. Moss across the timeline. Still with it, now look to drive. Baseline jumper, hits it. Damarian Moss with the deuce. He's got 13. Inbounds to Williams. Vetter, and back to Williams across the timeline. Vetter, top of the key on the Cobber logo. Over to Miller. Back to Vetter. 20 to shoot. Try to lob it inside. Good feed, and Colin Williams with the bucket. He's got 15. We'll get a timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Davies 46, Detroit Lakes 43. YourLiveEvent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op takes pride in providing complete customer satisfaction as they serve their local communities with the necessary products and services for farms, businesses, and individuals. Energy solutions, feed, milk, C-stores, meat market, motel, car wash, HVAC, natural gas. Visit your neighborhood Lakes Community Co-op location for them to meet your needs or learn more at lakescommunitycoop.com.
Davies with a 46-43 lead here. Your timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. See the American flag wave at Freedom Fuel and Car Wash. Also, don't forget about the pet wash at Freedom Fuel. So Moss will take the inbound for the Lakers. Head to Bauer. He'll put up the mid-range. Jay couldn't get it to go. And we'll get a battle for the rebound, and the foul is called on the Lakers. So Owen Lipton will pick up his third, team's third. Inbound up ahead, Lawrence able to corral it across the timeline. Vetter, drive, still with it. Over in the corner, Lawrence, he'll look to toss it in. Williams puts it up and hits it. Colin Williams, back-to-back buckets, a 5-point lead. He's got 17. Lakers with it. Moss cross court. Lipton. Severson with it. And we'll get a travel. Bauer on the travel. Turnover gives it to Davies. Vetter to inbound it. Lob it to Williams, the 6'4 senior, 17 points for him so far, 13 in the first half, 4 here in the second half. As the drive, losing his footing, and the handle was Lawrence. It's a turnover. Back to Detroit Lakes. Work it inside. Severson puts it up. No, but the pass to Lipton, and one opportunity for Owen Lipton. Four points all in the second half so far for Owen Lipton, the 6'3 junior. His first trip to the charity stripe. As Lawrence picks up his second foul. Free throw is good. Lipton the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 2-point game. 48-46. Inbounds ahead to Lawrence. Williams picked up his dribble, looking for a teammate. Back out to Miller. And Lawrence with it in the corner. Three ball on its way. That one is no good. Battle for the rebound. It's controlled by Bauer. Pass was tipped by Miller and deflected further. It'll stay with the Lakers. 13:40 to play in the second half, 29 on the shot clock. Andrew Lawrence checking in as Trevor Lawrence will check out, so the Lawrence for Lawrence switch. Lawrence, a 6'1" senior. Inbounds to the backcourt with Davian Bauer. He'll bring it back across the timeline. Crossover, and we'll get a whistle as Lawrence, an inadvertent foot to the face of Bauer. So Andrew Lawrence will pick up his first, team's fourth. Gage Tripke checking back in for Davies. Moss to inbound it. 13:33 to play in the second half. Inbounds to Von Ruden. Still with it, he'll hand it off to Moss. Between the legs, over to Bauer. He'll look to drive inside, spin. Severson at the free throw line. Hand it off, Bauer. Splits the defenders inside. Severson couldn't get the roll, but Brendan Severson to the free throw line. Good pass inside there, setting up the teammate at the block. Shot just rolled out, no good. As Andrew Lawrence, second foul. Severson, first free throw attempt is up and good. First points for him for the second half. He's got 5 total. Brock Jones ready to check in. Second shot is no good. And the rebound taken by Vetter. Vetter, his first board. Tripke. Miller. Lost the handle of it, able to corral it, keep it alive. Over to Lawrence. Lawrence inside. Now we'll back it out along the three-point arc. Cross court to Vetter. Vetter will put up the three ball. That one is short. And they'll let the rebound roll out of bounds. 12:49 to play, second half. A timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Davies 48, Detroit Lakes 47. YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Tired of feeling anxious stepping in and out of your tub? This is Gina, the owner of Style Safe. We're a locally owned company that specializes in tub-to-shower conversions, walk-in tubs, stair lifts, and ramps. Since opening in 2010, we've helped thousands of people maintain independence. Call Style Safe now for a free estimate within 200 miles of Fargo and get $1,000 off on a tub-to-shower conversion. Experience comfort and confidence at home with Style Safe. 701-356-5090.
Out of the timeouts from Freedom Fuel and Shine, Davies with a 1-point lead, 12:49 to play here in the second half. Out of the timeout, both teams with 3 remaining. Laker basketball. Bauer to inbound it. To Moss. He'll bring it across the timeline. Bauer, back to Moss. Thought about the three, instead looks to drive inside, kick out. Bubolt's checked in on the timeout. Moss over to Bauer. 15 to shoot. Bauer looking to drive now, step backs it out. Inside, Jones puts it up, no. And out of bounds, possession to Davies. So the Eagles get the stop. Brady Vetter to inbound it, up ahead to Miller. He'll bring it across the timeline, lost the handle of it. Stolen away, Bauer with the steal. Going the other way, Von Ruden, no, but Dawson Von Ruden to the free throw line for the third time tonight. Thomas Lawrence ready to check back in after the free throw. Vetter will pick up his second foul. 6th team foul. Davies' first free throw attempt, Von Ruden, the first free throw attempt for the Lakers, no good. 1 of 4 at the stripe. Miller checks out. Thomas Lawrence in. Von Ruden, second free throw. On its way, that one no good, missed the pair. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and Davies basketball. Jones trying to track it down, but it will be to Davies as Caden Chadbourne checking in as Von Ruden out. Inbounds to Thomas Lawrence. He'll look to bring it up court, lost the handle of it. Moss, good defense. Deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Davies. Brady Vetter to inbound it now for Davies to Lawrence. Lawrence will bring it across the timeline and we'll get a foul on Moss. That'll be his second, team's fourth. .12:01 to play here in the second half. Vetter will inbound it along the sideline. Lob it into the backcourt to Thomas Lawrence. He'll bring it back across the half-court stripe. Tripke. Williams. Wheeled in as Moss gets the steal. As drive blocking foul. As Moss picks up the foul, we'll send him to the free throw line. So they'll call it on the floor, so it'll be a 1-and-1. Tripke picks up his first, team 7th. So pay attention to that with 11:45 to play in the second half. Detroit Lakes in the bonus. Moss in the 1-and-1. Free throw attempt is good. Make the first, get the second. As looks like Lipton ready to check in should Moss make the second free throw. Second shot, that one is good. As Owen Lipton will check in, Moss will check out. 15 points for him. 11 in the first half, now 4 in the second half. So the Lakers with a 1-point lead at 49-48. Vetter for Davies. Williams. He'll look to drive inside, now back out. Vetter for 3, no. Battle for the rebound, Vetter got it back. He'll put up the floater, this one connects and good. Vetter, 16 points off the bench. His first points in the second half. Owen Lipton for the Lakers as we'll get a foul as Lipton and Lawrence might have collided heads there. So Thomas Lawrence will pick up his third foul. That's his fourth foul. So he'll have to check out with 4. And Miller back in. So Owen Lipton for the 1-and-1. Lipton 5 points all this half. Now make it 6. He's good for the first free throw. Moss checks back in as Bauer checks out for the Lakers. Tied at 50. Owen Lipton back to the free throw stripe. Second shot. Got them both. So Detroit Lakes taking advantage of the 1-and-1. 4 made free throws from the 1-and-1. And then the inbounds is thrown out of bounds. Turnover by Davies. and Laker basketball. So 51-50 Laker lead. Moss with the inbound, and they tried to hand it back off, didn't establish himself. Inbounds, and so possession goes right back to the Eagles. Vetter looking to inbound, gets it on the pass to Andrew Lawrence. And Miller across the timeline. Over to Lawrence, and we'll get a foul inside, battling for position, as they'll get Brock Jones on his first foul. His first, team's fifth. Jones will check out. Brendan Severson checking in for the Lakers. Inbounds to Williams. Miller, 15 on the shot clock. Over to Vetter, corner three, no. Wilden, though, skies for the offensive rebound, put back, no. But draws the foul, and so Jack Wielden will go to the free throw line. Caden Chadbourne will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team's sixth. First free throw attempt in the half for Davies. First shot up and good. As Wielden his first points. Second trip to the free throw line, now 1 of 3. Second shot. Splits the pair, but the rebound battling for it was Colin Williams and forces the foul. That'll be team foul number 7. And Davies now in the bonus. As Buboltz will pick up the foul, that'll be his 4th. So he'll check out. Dawson Von Ruden checking back in. Colin Williams at the free throw line. 17 points to lead all players. Free throw attempt, though, is no good. But the rebound and the putback by Wielden. So Jack Wielden gets the offensive rebound, and Davies has a 2-point lead. Back the other way goes Detroit Lakes. Lipton, layup was no good. Wielden with the rebound, his 4th. Back the other way. As Williams with the bucket. He's got 19. Back the other way goes Detroit Lakes. Chadbourne with the shot attempt, no, and Wielden picks up the rebound. Back the other way for Davies. Lawrence baseline drive inside, lost the handle of it, did Wielden, and we'll get a whistle. Bodies on the floor, tie up. Arrow gives it to Detroit Lakes. So we'll get a tie up. As checking back in, Davian Bauer checking back in for the Lakers. 10:03 to play second half. 4-point Davies lead. 55-51. Chadbourne with the drive, now back out. Bauer turns, spins. 20 on the shot clock, lob it out to Moss. Gets a screen, looks to drive inside, free throw line, still with it, backing down the defender. Puts it up, off their back iron, no. Williams with the rebound, number 9 for him. As Miller brings it across the timeline, under 10 to play. Miller all the way, drives, and draws the foul. Chadbourne on the foul. That'll be his 2nd, team's 8th. Nine of 16 is Davies at the free throw line here tonight. Miller, his first trip to the arc. First one is good. So a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Miller's second shot rattles out, no good, splits the pair. The rebound for Detroit Lakes. As Bauer brings it across the timeline, handoff Von Ruden. He'll look to drive inside in the paint, puts it up off the glass, no. Battle for the rebound, tipped around. Severson able to get the offensive board. 3-ball, that one is short, and Vetter will get the board. Ahead, Miller, cross court, Lawrence. Inside, Williams puts it up and in. Colin Williams with 21 here tonight. 7-point lead. Lakers with it. Severson backing down the defender, turns, puts it up off the glass and in. Brandon Severson with the bucket. He's got 7, a timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Davies 58, Detroit Lakes 53. Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, yourliveevent.com.
You've seen him around at the game and at the cafe. That's Ryan from Taupe Insurance, your man about town and your go-to guy for coverage that fits. From farm, crop, home, auto, and more. Ryan knows Castleton because he lives it just like you with the service you expect. That's Taupe Insurance in Castleton with over 25 years of experience. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies at their office in Castleton or call 701-347-4045.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
Timeouts for Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Brady Siebel's with you. Chris Crick up top, running the camera. Hello to you as well. Chase Miller to my right. His prep work all good. Ready to go for our final game tonight. Hawks and the Spuds are the 7th of 7 from the Cobber Winter Classic. But we still got 8:39 to play between Davies and Detroit Lakes. As Vetter across the timeline, Williams in the corner with Wheeldon, back to Vetter. Over to Lawrence, in the corner Miller, cross court, Vetter thought about the three instead. Wheeldon at the free throw line, spins, puts it up with the left hand, no. Battle for the rebound, Bauer falling, able to corral the rebound and get it ahead to Moss. He'll bring it back across the timeline, gets a screen from Severson. Moss now back out to Bauer. 25 on the shot clock. He'll stop, put up that mid-range J, no. And the rebound by Cameron Miller, his second board. Miller ahead. Lost the handle of it, able to corral though is Williams. He'll put it up with the left hand. And Colin Williams with 23. Lead up to 7 for Davies. 3-ball, Von Ruden for Detroit Lakes, no, and Miller gets his third rebound. Brings it across the timeline, Vetter. Over to Miller. Cross court, Lawrence for 3, no, and the rebound taken by Moss, his third board. He'll get it across the timeline and draws the foul, and Demarion Moss will go to the free throw line. Be the 9th team foul on Davies, so still in the 1-and-1. As Jack Wheeldon will pick up his 4th foul. Reineke checking back in, so 4 Eagles with 4 fouls in Wheeldon and Reineke. Moss to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Free throw attempt, it rattles out, no good. And the rebound taken by Williams. That will secure the double-double for him. 23 points, 10 rebounds now. Davies basketball leading by 7. Lawrence drive inside and we'll get a push on the floor. So Andrew Lawrence to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. As Braden Severson will pick up his 4th foul. He's now got 4. As he'll check out. So Lawrence at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. First free throw attempt is up and good. Andrew Lawrence, his first points tonight for the 6'1 senior. So lead is 8. Second free throw up and good. Lawrence got them both. 9-point lead for Davies. Under 7 to play. Moss across the timeline. Von Ruden, he'll look to drive inside. Back out, Eli Hatch for the Lakers. First time in tonight. 3 ball by Von Ruden. No, got his own rebound. Hatch driving her along the baseline and a push. And so Hatch, the 6'1 senior, to the free throw line. Williams will pick up his 3rd. That's the 10th. So from here on out, Detroit Lakes is shooting 2. Hatch at the free throw line. First free throw. Rattles out, no good. Second free throw attempt upcoming. 9-point Davies lead. Second shot up and good. Hatch splits the pair. 62-54. Miller across the timeline. Lawrence inside. No, off the glass. And Moss with his 4th rebound. Ahead to Hatch. He'll put up the deep 3 from the college arc. And we'll get a foul. It looks like Jones will pick up the foul on the push. So that's Jones's 2nd. Team foul number 10. And so Jack Wielden make the long walk to the free throw line to shoot 2. Davies now in the double bonus. First shot up and good. Wielden 2 of 5 at the charity stripe. 4 points for him. Second free throw. No good. Splits the pair and the rebound taken by Hatch. His first board. Bauer across the timeline. Von Ruden baseline drive, puts it up. No, couldn't get the finish. And Williams corrals the rebound, number 11 for him. Miller will bring it across the timeline. Vetter ready to check in for Davies. Lost the handle of it, did Miller, but able to get it to Lawrence in. No, but draws the foul, and Andrew Lawrence to the free throw line. Hatch will pick up the foul, his first. Bubolt's ready to check back in for the Lakers. First free throw is up and good for Andrew Lawrence. So Vetter in, Wielden out for Davies. Hatch out, Bubolt's in for the Lakers. Second free throw, good, got them both. Andrew Lawrence 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. It's an 11-point Davies lead with under 6 to play. Von Ruden inside, Jones backing down the defender. Vetter able to tip it right to his teammate Reineke, and it's a steal. Turnover. Back to Davies. Miller for the Eagles. Back it out. Now looks to drive baseline. Kick out. Lawrence spins, turns, and draws the foul. And Andrew Lawrence once again to the free throw line. As Moss will pick up his third foul. As Lawrence Connects on the free throw. 5 points, all coming from the charity stripe. Owen Lipton back in for Detroit Lakes, and for Thomas Lawrence back in for Davies. Second free throw is good. Andrew Lawrence 6 of 6 from the stripe. Lipton, he'll put up the mid-range J. No, and skying for the rebound is Williams. He's got a dozen boards to go with 23 points. Lawrence, Thomas Lawrence across the timeline, still with it, puts it up, and no, but draws the foul. And so Thomas Lawrence to the free throw line. Owen Lipton will pick up his fourth. So Lawrence to the free throw line for the third time tonight. No good, 0 of 3 from the stripe. 13-point Davies lead, under 5 to play, 4:59 in the second half. Second free throw attempt is good, so Lawrence splits the pair. He's got 3 points, 68-54. Bauer the other way for Detroit Lakes, back out to Von Ruden. He'll stop, put up the shot, gets the roll to go. Dawson Von Ruden, his first points this half. He's got 8. And Davies will take a timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Detroit Lakes 56, Fargo Davies 68 on yourliveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Davies, the 68-56 lead. So Davies inbounded along the baseline. Lovitt trying to get it to Williams, but it's stolen away. Steal by the Lakers. See if they can make the most of this opportunity here. Chance to get it within single digits as Moss will draw the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Andrew Lawrence, his third foul. So Moss to the free throw line. 15 points for him. First one off the mark. Second one upcoming. On its way. Good. So Moss splits the pair. 16 points. The other way. Andrew Lawrence across the timeline. Lay-in, no. Williams, though, the rebound put back, no. Second chance, battle for the rebound. It's out of bounds. And will stay with Davies. Cameron Miller to check in. So Davies inbounded along the baseline. 4:16 to play, 26 to shoot. Got to get it into Vetter. To Miller. Work it around. Baseline drive and in for Thomas Lawrence. 70-57. Moss, and it's a charge. Moss with the charge. his 4th foul. So possession to the Eagles. Inbounds to Lawrence. Cross the timeline with Reineke. Back to Thomas Lawrence. Over to Miller. Miller baseline. Now work it back outside. 3-ball. Vetter. That one, no. But Reineke gets the offensive rebound. Second chance points. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Reineke inside Williams. Double team comes. 10 to shoot. He'll back it out. Miller. Reineke baseline. Puts it up, and he traveled. Driving came up, came back down. So Detroit Lakes able to force the turnover. They trail by 13, 3:10 to play. As Vetter steps in front of a pass, gets the steal, trying to go coast to coast. The lay-in wouldn't go, and Von Ruden picks up the rebound. Von Ruden picks up the dribble, looking for a teammate. Moss able to draw the foul, and so Moss back to the free throw line. Vetter will pick up the foul, his 3rd. So Moss to the free throw line. 70-57, Davies with the lead. First free throw, up and good for Moss. Now is 17. Wheeldon back in for Davies. Severson in for Detroit Lakes. Second free throw, up and good, as is Chadbourne. 18 for Demarion Moss. Davies the other way. Williams behind the back, puts it up with the left hand. No, battle for the rebound, still loose. Wheeldon able to track it down, puts it up and in. Jack Wheeldon. He's got 6. Bauer back out. Von Ruden for the Lakers. 2:20 to play. 72-59. Moss with the bucket. He's got 20, 11-point lead. And we'll get a foul. On the inbounds, and so Lawrence will go to the free throw line. Chadbourne will pick up his 3rd foul. As Davies to attempt the free throw. First one is off the mark, no good for Lawrence. Lawrence at the line, second shot. That one is good, splits the pair. 73-61. Moss, drive inside, no, tips the rebound out. Chadbourne able to get it back to Moss. Von Ruden up and in, splits the double team, but couldn't go. Wheeldon with the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play. Reineke across the timeline. Williams spin, puts it up and in. Colin Williams. Now with 25. Chadbourne going the other way, tie up. Arrow gives it to Davies. 75-61. Inbounds, Thomas Lawrence, he'll bring it across the timeline. Handed off inside, body's on the floor, kept alive, still on the floor, and eventually it's a steal. Von Ruden the other way, laying good. Dawson Von Ruden with the bucket. Detroit Lakes will take a timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine, Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Davies 75, Detroit Lakes 63, yourliveevent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division carries a wide variety of products, from bagged feeds to livestock equipment, bulk custom feeds, and they can assist you with all your farm and ranch needs with on-farm analysis for ration balancing, problem solving, and feed mixing. Lakes Community Co-op can help your bottom line with controlled feed costs and maximum production. For more information on the Lakes Community Co-op Feed Division, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
Out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel and Shine. Minute 14, a 12-point lead for Fargo Davies. Davies to inbound it. Up ahead. Reineke, good step, eludes the defender, and Colton Reineke now with 15. Under a minute to play, 14-point game. Von Ruden back out to Moss. Kick out. Bauer from three, that one is short. And Lawrence with the rebound, his fifth board, and we'll get a foul. And Thomas Lawrence to the free throw line. Six points for Lawrence. First free throw attempt up and no good. Moorhead and West Fargo Horace, your final game here from the Cobber Classic. Chase Miller ready for the call on that one. Second shot, good. Lawrence splits the pair. He's now got 7, 45 seconds to play. Bauer across the timeline. Moss over to Chadbourne. Von Ruden. He'll look to drive inside. Up, no. Rebound taken by Severson, his sixth board. Moss with the jumper, no. And Thomas Lawrence will get his sixth board. Shot clock is turned off. Up ahead, Reineke to Wielden, as it looks like Troy Lakes will just let them run out the clock. Final 10 seconds. So the Fargo Davies Eagles will improve to 3-0 on the season. Detroit Lakes will fall to 2-3. Your final 78-63. Fargo Davies with the lead. Your Benedictine Care Community, Benedictine Living Community game summary. Davies led 42-39 at the half, able to then pull away in the latter stages of that second half. 78-63, your final on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Our post-game report when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Recapping it, here are stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada. As Colton Reinecke, 15 points, 7 rebounds for Davies. Demarion Moss, 20 points, 4 rebounds for Detroit Lakes. Those are your stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada. As it's time now for our Enbridge Energy player of the game and our post-game comments brought to you in part by Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. As Colin Williams joined us here for Davies. And Colin, first off, congratulations on the victory, 3-0 on the season. Just talk about how nice that feels being 3-0 and getting the win at the Cobber Classic here today.
It feels great. Obviously, today was a dogfight. We're really happy with winning today. We just played yesterday, so a lot of us were tired, but it feels nice to have won 3 in a row to start off the season. Yeah,
mention that dogfight, a game Devils Lake team. They stuck around. They were pesky. Just kind of talk about what was able to work in the latter stages of that second half to pull away and get the double-digit win here tonight.
We had to take care of the ball a lot more. There was a lot of silly turnovers in the first half, but then we really just had to start playing physical like we can. We are a very physical team. We just don't always play like it, and we started to figure it out in the second half.
3-0 on the season. One more game before the Christmas break. Just talk about what you will hope your team and yourself to continue to work on here over the course of this season to get you ready for the grind that is January and February to get you ready for tournament time.
December basketball is all about getting better, really, and we need to get better at taking care of the ball and playing the game at our pace. And so that's really what I hope we can start doing by Christmas break.
Colin Williams joining us here for Fargo Davies, our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy, energy for life, online enbridge.com. Colin, thanks for the time. Congratulations on the win. Good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a break, we'll keep it here. Our Agassi Precision Egg feature player of the game. As Brady Vetter coming off of the bench, 16 points for him off of the bench to help propel Davies to the win. He's your Agassi Precision player of the game. Agassi Precision Egg, planterdoc.com, your Allsted telephone company post-game connection. As Dawson Von Ruden for Detroit Lakes, 10.7 rebounds for him. He's your Allsted telephone company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust online at HalsteadTel.com. 78-63 is your final. Davian Bauer for Detroit Lakes, 13 points. Demarion Moss with 21 for Eli Hatch, 10 for Dawson Von Ruden, and 7 rebounds. Caden Chadbourne, 1 point. 2 points for Brock Jones, 7 points for Owen Lipton, 7 points, 6 rebounds for Braden Severson, and Benjamin Buboltz with 2 points. For Fargo Davies, Thomas Lawrence with 7 points, 6 rebounds. Andrew Lawrence, 6 points. 16 points for Brady Vetter. Cameron Miller had 3. 25 and 13 for Colin Williams. Jack Wheeldon, 6 points, 7 rebounds. And Colton Reinecke, 15 points and 8 rebounds for him. That'll do it for game number 6. Again, your final Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Fargo Davies 78, Detroit Lakes 63. Chase Miller getting ready. He'll have the call for our 7th and final game for the Cobber Classic. Moorhead and Horace, that's coming up next. So stick around to the 2025 Buffalo Wild Wings Cobber Classic right here on YourLiveEvent.com.